In this video, you will learn about the signs that indicate that you are a true Capricorn. First, the serious nature. The first distinguishing feature of Capricorns is their serious nature. Capricorn humor may not suit everyone and is characterized by a dry wit, not to mention their reserved attitude and facial expression. Capricorns radiate an aura of authority and seriousness. Critical. Capricorns tend to be critical of the people around them, expecting others to meet their strict standards and share their views. They do not hesitate to express their opinions and put pressure on others, trying to change them in accordance with their own ideas, often disregarding the individuality of each person. Ambition at its peak. Unlike Leos, who proudly boast about their ambitions and dreams, Capricorns prefer to keep their aspirations secret and gradually move to the top, brick by brick. They are chess masters, capable of achieving great goals. Capricorns are focused on the long term, and their patience and tenacity are unmatched. Where others give up halfway or one step short of the goal, Capricorns remain steadfast and achieve the main prize. They visualize their goal daily and work towards it, refusing to be deterred by obstacles. Capricorns are real owners. Capricorns are very careful even about their possessions in the house. Attempts by others to impose their views on the right way of life can drive Capricorns crazy and lead to dramatic behavior. They can be very secretive. Capricorns prefer to keep their feelings and emotions private. If they do not post photos or information about their lives on social media, it does not mean that they are uncommunicative or closed off. These people simply believe that personal moments should be shared only with those who are truly close to them. Materialistic approach. Capricorns strive for success, which sometimes makes them pay too much attention to material goods. Although they may seem materialistic, this is due to their belief that work should be rewarded. However, they always remain reasonable and do not allow themselves to get lost in the pursuit of money. Patience. While some may consider Capricorns slow or distant, this is far from the truth. They do not procrastinate, they simply play the long game, and they do it throughout their lives. Capricorns have goals that they have been pursuing since childhood, and they successfully turn their dreams into reality. The same is true for love. If they face defeat, Capricorns do not lose heart. They simply recuperate and prepare for the next round. When a Capricorn truly loves someone, they never give up or end the relationship. They just don't know how. A pessimistic outlook. When Capricorns focus on their thoughts, it may indicate that they are experiencing inner doubts. These emotions can drag them into a negative cycle where they constantly expect the worst outcome. It often seems like Capricorns are constantly overthinking and worrying. Old souls. As children of Saturn, Capricorns come into this life with wisdom and responsibility. Even as children, they were different from their peers. Their maturity and patience were beyond their years. They understood that a broken heart is not the end of the world, that time heals all wounds, and some wounds do not even require healing. With their patience, all good things come to Capricorns eventually, and they have known this all their lives. This quality sets them apart from others and makes them strong, inspiring souls that others look up to. Unwavering. When Capricorns believe that someone lacks ambition or hard work, they become extremely irritable. Even if a person shows changes and adapts to new conditions, a Capricorn is rarely ready to forgive them, although they may pretend to remain neutral. Preference for logic. Capricorns tend to always look for logic and reasonable explanations in everything. Therefore, inexplicable phenomena can confuse them, as they will strive to find a rational explanation for what is happening. Suspicious. Capricorns are naturally suspicious, especially when everything is going too smoothly. They feel uncomfortable when things are going well, expecting something bad to happen soon. Their trust is limited and contingent. They will trust until there is a reason to doubt. Real workaholics. For Capricorns, work is one of the most significant, if not the most important, aspects of their lives. They are ready to put all their efforts into their careers every day, which always takes precedence. Sometimes, even personal relationships can take a back seat to work. Capricorns are not only passionate about their professional activities, but they also strive for high achievements in their chosen field. They cannot stand defeat, so they are willing to do everything possible to be the best. And as a rule, they succeed. Can be ruthless. Capricorns are usually calm and balanced, but they should not be provoked. In the case of strong resentment, they are capable of a real explosion of anger. In such moments, it is better to stay away. Although Capricorns do not use physical force, their words in a moment of rage can be extremely painful and harsh. If they are pushed to the limit, they will not spare anyone, and nothing will stop them from making cruel statements. Emotionally complex. Capricorns tend to be closed and multi-layered, creating different images for others, which makes them seem distant and indifferent. In reality, they deliberately keep their true feelings under lock and key, and many people will never be able to know their genuine nature. This leads to internal uncertainty and questions about their self-esteem. Emotional intimacy is a difficult task for Capricorns. When they decide to let someone into their lives, they do not want to let them go. And this process causes a feeling of vulnerability mixed with satisfaction. As a result, these contradictions constantly clash within them.